Greetings and salutations everyone, Captain Mako here. Today we are looking at 7 tips and tricks that will be super helpful for new and returning players in 7 Days to Die. Alright, let's get right into it. Number 1. Bushes are abundant in 7 Days to Die and are very easily overlooked. Right at the start of the game, regardless of where you spawn or what biome you are in, they are everywhere. They offer a very easily accessible supply of wood that requires no tools to acquire and can jumpstart your journey into making some basic tools or weapons. No need to punch those trees. Number 2. The next thing that any new player should do is find a road and follow it to the nearest trader or town. Along these roads, you are looking for some poor, unlucky roadkill. Using your trusty stone axe, you can harvest these dead bodies and collect things like animal fat, nitrate, and most importantly, bone. Collecting 5 bones from one of these carcasses will allow you to craft a bone knife. This will prove invaluable in the early game, as you can now harvest any animal kills more efficiently than the basic stone axe, granting more meat from animal kills. This will help stave off starvation for yet another day. Number 3. During your travels, you will most likely come across some random tree stumps. These stumps are found in the forest and the snow biomes. I couldn't find any in the wasteland or the desert, so someone please let me know in the comments if you found any in there. What is special about these stumps is that when you harvest them, there is a chance, albeit a rather small one, to get some honey. This honey will not only act as food, but will also cure any infection below 5%. Early game, this can be an absolute lifesaver. Number 4. Whenever you start a new game, you start with some basic survival items, including a torch. This torch has quite a few uses that are easily overlooked. Aside from the obvious handheld light source, this torch can also be placed on any wall with a simple right click. However, what is easily overlooked about this is that it also doubles as a basic weapon that has the ability to set your target on fire. You can smack any zombie with the torch, set it on fire, and then switch to another weapon to deal higher damage when it is taking fire damage. This is really helpful with those tankier single zombies like the biker, big mama, tourist, and soldiers. Number 5. This next tip is more of a glitch and may not go over well with others in the community, but it is still handy early on. When you are looking for buried supplies or treasure, you will have a relatively large area to dig in order to find it. As you dig, the circle that the cache is located in will eventually get smaller and slowly focus on the exact position of that cache. However, this can take quite a bit of time early game. Therefore, in order to minimize the time looking for the cache, you can use the third-person camera, which is defaulted to F5, to assist while digging. If you have dug about 3 blocks deep and about 2 or more forward, you can activate your third person and rotate the camera to peer into the terrain to locate the cache much easier and faster than just waiting for the location circle to narrow the search for you while you dig randomly. Number 6. 7 Days to Die has a large number of skills to look at, and for new players, it can get pretty intimidating trying to figure out how you want to play or what you want to specialize in. That being said, there are 4 skills that new players would be highly recommended to get as early as possible. These 4 skills can be unlocked right away after you complete the starting missions. The first is Healing Factor. This allows for slow, passive healing while you are wandering the world. It is a small regeneration at first, but considering how often you will be traveling, either on foot or in vehicles, this offers free healing while going to or from your adventures. The second is Miner 69er. This skill will boost your tool damage while harvesting and breaking blocks, doors, trees, and pretty much everything except damage to them pesky zombs. This will save you lots of time and stamina while looting and exploring. The next is Rule 1, Cardio. This skill will increase your stamina regeneration while running, and there is a lot of running in this game. Having that little extra regen boost while at the start can certainly come in clutch. Lastly, we have Daring Adventurer. This skill will give you 5% extra dukes while doing your quests or missions from the traders. At first, it doesn't seem like much, but considering how many missions you will be doing, this will be a much higher payout over time. And speaking of missions, this brings us to our final tip. Number 7. After you finish the basic quest line, you will be given the location of the nearest trader. This trader, in addition to having many items for sale, will also offer many quest types for you to accomplish. These quests will be invaluable and allow you to acquire many types of items, tools, weapons, and ammo early on. The biggest draw is that once you complete a certain number of quests, you can unlock the next tier, which usually involves the location of another trader and a second reward for completing that respective tier. One of those items is usually a bicycle, which will provide a much faster means of travel, some small storage, and can expand your range of exploration.
You're not bringing counterfeit. I guess I'm gonna have
Alright, these 7 tips should really get you started on the awesome journey of survival within 7 days to die. I hope you found this information helpful. Let me know if you have any other tips that I missed in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Later, everyone.